Hang on.
Warning, bumpers are
Warning, warning, bumper coming off. Fiat Doblo Royal Mail Edition. It's thumbs down for the Doblo. Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. John here with the Royal Snail van. And if you haven't seen the previous two videos where I was involved in a little bit of a bump in it 2 or 3 days ago now, and we've got Dad's first reaction. He reckons it's cosmetic, but we were waiting to hear from the third party, who is the chap who was at fault, who pulled out in front of me in his van. It's good news, because I didn't want to go through my insurance because A, premiums on 23 other insurance companies, and B, it's me van, it's a £1,000 dinger. We're going to go away from insurance companies. Effectively, the man who pulled out in front of me is going to fix his van. He's going to pay for his own repairs, which are cosmetic to his door, and he's offered to assist, rightly so in my opinion, with the repairs on the Royal Snail. Basically, he said, give us a list of everything that's wrong, everything you need, and I'll sort it out, mate, we'll put you right. He's been really sound, to be honest with you, a proper gentleman about it. He's said, it's my fault, I'm going to sort it out for you, mate. And also I've said, well, we're not going to take the wee-wee, let's work together and get this sorted. We need to know, though, what the problem is. So I'm back at Dad's, and Dad's in the garage. He's got his spanners poised and ready to go. We're going to take the van apart, see what we need to do, see what parts we need, because let's face it, if it's bent the bumper a little bit, we can probably get that sorted, but we need to make sure A, it's road legal, and B, see what we need. Hopefully he's going to supply a new wing and some new trim and get that all painted. We're not painters. And then I've said, look, if you can get that sorted, then we'll probably fit that. So we need to know what we need. We need to know what the problem is. So in this video, Dad and I are going to strip the van down, see what we need, see what needs repairing, and hopefully start some work on getting the Royal Snail back on the road, which is good news. Dad's happy about that. Sadly, it's caused him some more work, but thankfully we'll be able to ride again. Morning.
Morning, Gromit.
How are you?
All right, mate.
We're back with the Royal Snail then. A few days ago.
Got my gloves on, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, a few days ago I was involved in a little bump. There's a previous video on the channel. If you've not seen the previous video, we diagnosed that it's mainly, hopefully, cosmetic. I've had a chat with the third party, who's happy to help repair the Royal Snail. He's basically said, tell us what we need, and he'll get it sorted. So I suppose, what's the plan of attack?
Take it to bits and have a look at it.
Is that take bits off and then put bits back on again?
That's it, I'm going to take bits off.
Okay, fine. Initial thoughts?
Well, it's going to be the bumper brackets bent, this bit of trim, the headlamp's gone, and you can see the headlamp's messed up.
Yeah.
And the wing, innit?
Fine. So what are we going to do? Take off the wing?
No.
What are we going to do then?
We're going to just take the bumper off and take the headlight out and have a look.
Have a look. Okay. So part one, take the bumper off, get the headlight out. Right, first port of call, get the wheel off, make sure, okay. Oh, you're using your one van?
Yeah.
Junk as that trim.
Hang on.
Don't damage that.
Sticky trim.
As you say, scratching it. So hang on a minute, first and foremost, is the trim scropped? Well, actually no, which is good news. That was 50 quid, that was.
Hasn't hit the wheel.
Ah, yes, good, it hasn't hit the wheel, so the wheel is also okay. What about the suspension? Does it look okay under there?
I ain't had a good look yet, son. What we're going to do is bring the old axle stands, mate.
Oh yeah, we're not getting axle
Yeah, I know
stands.
what we ought to do.
What's that?
You ought to put that on the tripod, and when I want stuff fetching, you fetch it.
Yeah, you tell me.
Save my old legs.
Ready?
Yeah, go on, stand her up. Go on. Hold on, Everard.
It doesn't actually look like it's damaged the bumper too much.
Scuffed it a bit, hasn't it?
Well, no, I don't think it has. We'll soon find out when we get it off and clean it. Huh?
Off camera?
Yeah.
That's powerful.
The robust true. Why is that off camera?
Because I don't want to slag off the one van.
Well, no, you could just say it's more powerful.
I don't know whether it's more powerful, but I had a suspension bolt on that,
Yeah.
and it was very, very tight. I put that on full whack and it took it out.
We could talk about that in another video, but you've got to...
It wasn't a fair test, but that on low power, the orange, the lime green one, yeah, low power wouldn't touch it.
This is the Robustro.
So I cracked it up to full power and it took it out easy.
Well, good. There you are.
And it was very, very, very tight.
What you're saying is, Merry Christmas from Robustro.
I say it's not. I couldn't. What I want to try it on is a tow bar nut. They're always really tight.
Well, I've got a tow bar on here.
Yeah.
Up goes this side, get the axle stands in here. Do you want the wheel off this side?
Yes.
It is a pretty cold day, you're right.
It's bloody horrible.
It's not nice, is it?
It's bloody horrible.
Going to put these in Mum's sink.
You needn't bother. You needn't blooming bother, pal. It's not Mum's sink, it's my sink.
So axle stands are in place. It's jacked up, we've got the wheels off. What we're going to do now, get this bumper off.
Yes, mate.
Have you worked out how to do it?
No, not yet. Not yet. Just take bits off.
Take bits off, put bits on again. So you can see that this is the trim that's damaged here. Which, I don't know if that holds the headlight in, actually.
We've never had the bumper off this, I don't think.
No, we haven't. We could be opening up
A can of worms.
a whole world of pain for us right now.
I bet we're not.
I mean, vans are decided to be pretty simple, I believe, to work on, but... Oh. Le Grill?
Oh, it is as well, isn't it? It's a bit chilly, Willie.
Say again?
It's a bit chilly, Willie.
It's not the best day to be repairing Fiat 500s. Fiat vans. Talking about Fiat 500s, we've got some work to do on Mrs. JC's.
Oh, what's that then?
Well, it's got some water condensation ingress.
Water and regress. This bumper's all scuffed here.
Yeah, well, that wasn't me, that one.
It wasn't me.
I think that's probably why it's had a new wing that side, to be honest with you.
It wasn't me. You couldn't have picked a colder old day.
Well, I'm putting my gloves on as we speak. On that then, you're going to get shouted at by people on the internet for not having your carpet down.
I know, I was thinking to myself, as my bottom was getting cold, I'll go fetch the...
Do you want me to get your carpet?
I've got the carpet ready.
Magic carpet. Or no expense spared workshop mat. Hey, now, we've been invited to the Festival of the Unexceptional
Yes,
in a secret vehicle,
a secret vehicle.
which I'll tell you about off camera. But I think we'll be taking something that nobody will see coming to the Festival of the Unexceptional 2025.
Some squad.
Yes, I didn't have time to clean it, I'm afraid. If you're wondering what this is, by the way, in all the shots, some buggers put a Proton Impian in the way. Are they coming out?
At the moment, yeah.
This is going to be a learning curve.
Learning curve.
I'm glad I put my hat on.
Yeah. Too blooming right.
It's deceptively cold, actually. Does there appear to be any broken screws in there? Or...
Not yet.
Ooh, the little inspection lamp is out.
What are you peddling about?
Well, I'm looking
apart
at-
from just getting in my way.
I'm getting in your way. I'm having a look at this because this appears to be attached to the wing and has sort of ripped itself out. Is it a screw or a bracket or what is it in there? Oh, is it a wheel arch line?
No. Oh, don't let it take the wheel arch liner out.
Bugger. Let me come and hold that lamp. The nut is turning.
It's not, is it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a nut or a piece of metal that's sheared off, actually. I think the fixing, if you just come where I am.
Yeah, so there's another bugger up here I've got to do.
I think it's sort of...
first.
Well, that one looks better.
Yeah.
That's what fixes the bumper into the wing there. I'm just going to get my camera and show people that.
Oh, good.
So, you can see what I can see.
Yeah, it's all been ripped, hasn't it?
It's all... I think it's like a plastic peg or something.
It is. I'll look in a minute when...
and it's ripped... It's
when you've gone.
ripped out of there. Ah, right, that's off then. Good.
Get out the road, mate.
Get out the road, master.
You're holding up progress.
Holding up crash repair. Okay, so that's out the wing. You can see where it's ripped it out of that wing there. It's not a major issue, is it? And there's the other one that's come out. Fingers crossed this side is a bit better.
Yeah, because I don't want to rip it out the wing this side. It's a bit rusty under here at the front.
Oh, that looks like bumper off time to me. I wonder if there's anything holding it on behind the headlamps.
We shall find out in a minute, son. We shall find out.
Or behind these grills.
Le grill?
Le grill?
Come on.
Well, I've put these two in place here just to stop it from falling off, but...
Didn't appear to fall off, did it?
Not really, no. Hopefully it sort of clips in, but...
I'm not sure. I think there's something behind this bugger.
It's held there, look, isn't it? Yeah. Which is held where the lights are.
There's some screws under here.
Aha! There's a tab here, I believe.
There's more than one, isn't there?
There. Well, I can't fit... Ah, yes, here we go. Tab there, I think.
Can't see him, but it's a tab. Right.
Should we Google it?
That's the best idea.
Google it.
Will it still come off if we've got these in?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
With them spraying, it's not really got to where it needs to do, has it? Right. Bollocks, I didn't want that to happen. Yeah then.
That did the job, eh? I think now the bumper should come off then. Yeah, you're right.
Bumper removal.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Warning, bumpers are...
Warning, warning, bumper coming off. Oh, hang on, because all this headlight is going to fall off in a second. Ah, there she goes.
Bumper warning. Bumper removal.
Warning. Bumper
falling off.
Good. Now we can see the rabbit. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's for the fog lights, I'm assuming. We can put front fogs in it! Right, now let's have a look at the rabbit. Right.
Go get me a flipping pick. Pull that blinking wire off, son.
There it is. Headlights out too.
Oh, that's that trim then.
So that trim physically attaches to the headlight.
It does, doesn't it? I wasn't expecting that.
Right, now we can see what's going on.
It hadn't bent that out, has it, mate?
So that's the crash bar, isn't it? Behind the bumper. Doesn't look to have hit that, does it?
I don't think so, son.
Which is good news.
Doesn't even look to have creased this or anything, does it?
That's where the headlamps are held on, look, which is actually held on here and here. It's totally knackered, the headlamp. We need a new headlamp, don't we? Well, the good news is this trim actually just clips on to the headlight through some little clips built in here and here, which is broken off, which is what's caused it to shear. So we're going to need a new piece of plastic trim because, as you can see, it's cracked to pieces. These are about 30 quid on eBay. Brand new, but obviously they come in primer, so we're going to have to get that sprayed. Like I say, the third party is paying for the spraying and the parts, so he's going to have to provide one of those. And I'm going to give this a clean off just to see how bad the rash is on the headlamp. So the headlight brackets are obviously sheared off, and they're just plastic, but they're stuck to the front of the van. What are you doing?
Marking them so I know where they come from.
Are you repairing the headlamp then, or? As a temporary repair?
Bodge it up so I ain't got the thing stuck on my drive. Really, they've just sort of self-destructed, haven't they?
They've just imploded, haven't they? It needs a new headlamp.
Of course it does. I'm just trying to work out where it's bent.
Yeah, so now we've got the headlight out and we've got the bonnet down. We can see that the damage is not to the bonnet by the looks of things, which is really good news. Where's it damaged? Oh, it's pushed the wing back, hasn't it? Yeah. That whole wing is caved it out. Look at the gap there.
Yeah, but it's not gone there.
No, it's gone at the front, hasn't it?
It probably wasn't 100% for originally.
It bloody well was. It's the original wing, my friend.
What I'm saying is the gap.
It was. Anyway.
There was a wing on it anyway.
It's getting a new wing.
It certainly is.
So now the bumper's off the car. We've got the grille off. We're going to look at the bumper just to make sure it's okay. Make sure there's no damage to it. Make sure there's no cracks, or we can see that there's damage to this splitter at the front here. But actually, if you've watched any of our previous videos, you'll know that has always been like that. I think it's an afterthought, really, that splitter. But yeah, that's an us issue. Obviously, this is the driver's side where the impacts happen. So we're expecting, if anything, to see some damage there. We've had to put this back in, which has just popped out. That was purely a clip. That's actually where you put some daylight running lights and fog lights, etc. So far, though, looks okay. So yeah, we've discovered that the front bumper is cracked. It's cracked to about here. In the grand scheme of things, that's not a major issue, but it is cracked. We're going to try and repair that, I think. What are you thinking, Batman?
I'm thinking I'm going to stick some stuff on that.
Yeah, so it's cracked, isn't it, that bumper?
Yeah.
Shall we just repair that?
That's what you said.
I think it's going to be unfair for us to say buy us a brand new bumper for the sake of that crack on there, to be fair, if we can fix it. We'll see if we can get it sorted. There's a jokey phrase on the internet, isn't there? That'll take it out, that'll buff out. Well, yeah, probably, but I'm going to just see how badly damaged the paint is. It's ripped all the lacquer off here, but just for now, I'm going to give that a clean.
Are you wasting my tea cut, John boy?
Yeah. That needs a new wing, sorry. Yeah. So all the lacquer's peeling off there, where it's been crunched. New wing, please. I've cleaned the wing up, it looks relatively better, but actually it's no good, it needs a new wing. It's a bit of a blessing in disguise, actually, because it's starting to bleb down at the bottom there, so it's actually done me a favour.
A favour?
Boing, said Zebedee. What you got this on here for? Oh, I see, you're holding it taut. Can you fix that, Bob the Builder?
No.
Oh. How's the bumper looking? Can we repair that crack?
Yes, mate.
What are you doing now?
I'm shaping a piece of plastic so that it is the right shape for that.
That's a bit of wheelie bin, that is.
And then I'm going to bond it to it.
And she'll just stop it from just
flexing.
Yeah. It would be wrong of us to say buy another bumper at 100 and something quid. It doesn't look like it's really scuffed either, is it?
I'm surprised to see that crack, but it's because it's bented, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll sort it. So if you don't know the history of the van, it's a Royal Snail for a reason, because it was a Royal Mail van, but it never was a Royal Mail van. How can that work, John? Well, it was actually built, as far as I can tell, as a design showcase. Hey, look, this is what we can provide you. So it was painted in Royal Mail red, but never actually used as a post van. They then later used the facelift Doblo, but it is painted in Royal Mail red. I'm going to get the paint code and send it to the bloke. Dad's still shaping that plastic. Here's the plastic trim. I mean, if we had the parts and they were painted, we could do it today. Right, let's find the paint code. Post Office Red. Oh, there it is. Rosso Poste Inglese. So I've just spoken to the third party. I've sent him all the details of all the parts we need, and he's on it already. He's out and about trying to get the parts matched and get some bits sorted. He knows that I don't expect it to be done overnight, but he also knows that, well, I want my van. I am going to send him some of this trim so he can match the paint, and some paint chips from the front wing so he can match that as well, which I think is more than fair because, well, as you know, these Royal Mail post vans can sometimes be 50 shades of red. Thankfully this one isn't, and I don't want my new front wing to look, well, totally different colour of red. This, by the way, is the paint code, if you want to see it, Rosso Poste Inglese PPG number 63. I've rang numerous paint shops in the past and they've really said, oh, I don't know about that, can't see that on our system. So fingers crossed we can get a good match. Meanwhile, bumper repair is going on. You're not meant to be fixing it in this video, you're meant to just be telling us what's wrong. You can't help yourself.
Well, I'm not going to piddle about.
Right, we're in a bit of a mess now because the initial plan was to repair the headlamp clips, get it so it's road legal, i.e. the headlamp's not hanging off, the bumper's not hanging off, bodge it back up and sit it on my drive waiting for the repair parts. However, well, what have we discovered?
Well, you can't bodge the headlight up, it's too much.
Yeah, we can't just bodge the flipping thing back up. So we are going to...
Ooh, bodge it up!
Put the wheels back on and roll it in the garage.
Out the way.
Out the way, out the rain, out the wind. And await the repairs. I.e. the panels. We've got to now wait for the repair wing, repair headlamp and repair headlamp surround. We can fix that bumper, and we can double check everything's okay. We can give it a good old looking at whilst we're waiting, making sure that there is nothing else that needs doing. We could probably take that wing off now, can't we?
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get it on its wheels and put it in my shed, and I'm going to have a cup of tea.
Yeah, good idea.
I've had my guts full of Fiat Doblos at the moment.
So at least we know, in this video, at least we know what we need. We've started the repair process, and we're now stuck until we get some bits.
Fiat Doblo for today. Wheel nuts, wheel bolts, there we go.
Wheels back on, we'll jack her up, take the axle stands out, and then we can get it in the garage. I'll just pull her in the garage then. Fiat Doblo Royal Mail edition.
Shatteringly impressive TV.
What do you say?
Earth-shatteringly impressive TV. Man drives a van into a shed.
Man drives van into shed. Cool. Post's here.
Hey?
The post's here.
Good. Went to the bloody post for a week.
Are you not?
I think they forgot where we are.
On strike. Could you be any louder when I'm about to film this? Well, there you have it then. Part 1 of working on the Fiat Doblo van. Good news! It's mainly cosmetic. Do you know, I'm deflated already with this project. So things that are needed: new wing, new headlight, and that headlight surround. We will fit it. Hopefully within a couple of weeks we will be back on the road with the Royal Snail. I am thrilled. The main thing is that we're not going through the insurance company and they're not going to write me van off, nor are my premiums going to go pew, sky high on everything. Yeah. Stay tuned then, we shall repair the van. We're waiting now for parts. I suppose we'll get that wing off and have a look behind it, but yeah, it's pretty much here now until we get the parts. Comment down below, what do you reckon to the Royal Snail repair? Are we wasting our time, or are we doing the right thing? Should I have just written the van off and got a new one, Royal Snail 2.0, or will the van ride again? Yeah, hopefully. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up please. Subscribe if you haven't already done so to stay up to date not only with the van, but everything else that is coming. We've got Impian stuff coming. It's now taken a bit of a back burner because of this. And loads more stuff still to come. Till next time, have a great day from me and Dad, who's wandering around somewhere. See you later. As ever, thank you for watching this video. Dad and I have selected a couple more videos for you that we think that you might like. They're here now. Just give them a click to watch them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It means a lot to us. Thank you.